Here are some facts. The sun will shine, grapes grow on a vine, Mortal Kombat has a storyline.
What the fuck?
Wait, Mortal Kombat has a what? Listen, this is not a video where I tell you you should play this, and I'm not even certain that I'll finish the rest of the story myself. I'm just amazed how I've been looking at this game for so long through my childhood, and never have I once thought about playing the campaign. I understand that the story might not be the best out there, but it's a story of one of my childhood games. I'm actually not kidding in the intro, and yes, this video is kind of random, but it's been on my mind since the start of the week. World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, Elder Scrolls aside, I've played a ton of Mortal Kombat games over the years. Actually, I grew up with them and Tekken. My uncle had every release of Mortal Kombat, and I'd sit there watching him, and sometimes, myself playing versus matches against him or against my friends at their house, all the usual stuff. I was playing online, offline, button mashing it, losing half the time, but also having fun every single time. The characters, the fights, the finishers, all of it. But you know what's crazy? After all that, I never, not once, clicked on the story mode. Ever. And it only really hit me recently when one of my followers chose Mortal Kombat as the next stream game, and he also dropped a comment saying, "Dude, you should try the Mortal Kombat X story." I laughed a bit at first because, come on, I already know the story, right? I've heard all the lore from friends, I've watched random YouTube videos and scrolled through Reddit threads. I thought I knew everything until I realized I probably didn't. I've never actually experienced it firsthand, never watched the cutscenes unfold in real time, never fought the battles in order, or never lived the moments in game. I've only heard the echoes and the rumors of the lore, to be frank. And I started asking myself why. Why haven't I ever clicked story mode? I think part of it was that classic fighting game mentality. You fire up the game, go straight to versus mode, or maybe arcade mode, have some fun, and move on. The story was just background noise. Another part of the game exists? Well, maybe I didn't think I needed it. I didn't need that part of the game. I mean, I knew the characters, I knew their moves, mostly, not really because they suck, but I kind of knew them, and I knew the memes. That's not the same as living their story, I know, but I think I always felt like story mode was for the more serious players, the ones that are more engaged to the game, or something I do later maybe. And for me, that later never came. But on this Wednesday stream, I finally did it. I pressed that button, loaded up Mortal Kombat X, or Mortal Kombat 10, however you want to call it. I call it X. I deleted the save game that my cousin or my brother or someone had started on my PC 10 years back, and I started my first Mortal Kombat campaign after 22 years of knowing about and even playing the game. I don't want to give you an impression that my life revolves around the story of this game. To be honest, there are other games that tell stories much better. But also, this is Mortal Kombat, and it's not just about the story. I only played 4 chapters so far, and I'm not going to lie, I might not finish it because of the other games I want to play first. Seeing the story loading up felt also very weird for some reason. Like, my brain was telling me, but the game is not supposed to be played like this. You're supposed to launch it and mash other people's characters, not listen to the story. And then the scariest of these thoughts, or realizations rather, came to me. How many times have I missed out on something cool just because I thought I already knew all about it? And it's funny, because I don't even know if I'm going to stream this story mode again, or make more Mortal Kombat videos after this. But it really made me think. How often do we think we know something just because we've heard about it? And how often do we skip actually experiencing it for ourselves? Maybe it's not just games. Maybe it's movies, books, hobbies, or even just moments in life. We hear someone else's version and we think, cool, I get it. But it's not the same as actually experiencing it as that person experienced it. So, I guess I'm making this video because I wanted to ask, am I the only one? Have you ever played a game series for years and years and thought you knew everything, but never touched the story mode? Or some other part of the game that everyone says is amazing, but you always skipped it because it just wasn't your thing? If you have, let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. Anyway, I just wanted to share that random thought with you all. This video is not supposed to be as deep as it might seem. I'm just flabbergasted at myself. No clue if I'll keep playing them, the Mortal Kombat story on the stream, or make another Mortal Kombat video after this. Maybe, maybe not. But this really opened my eyes to how much I've missed out on by sticking to a part of my childhood that I knew and not trying what's right there in front of me. So, next time you're about to skip something, maybe just, rather go through with it. Hit that start button and maybe see what happens. That's it. I'll catch you guys later.